My name's Becky Lee and I'm on the Serviced Accommodation course with Kevin Panetsky and Caroline Benson. The course has been really knowledgeable. It's a very practical course. I'm actually at the point where I am just turning one of my buy-to-lets into a serviced accommodation. So the information has been really relevant to me and I'm picking up a lot. We've been shown how to set up companies, how to acquire property in different ways, how to furnish properties even, and just the session that we had just before lunch now, we've had a whole section on interior design, which has been really useful, how to dress a property and so on. And for something like serviced accommodation strategy, that's really vital for your marketing and getting bookings and sales. So it's been really practical. So I've been a buy-to-let landlord for many years. I used to be an ex-letting agent as well for 8 years, so I've got a lot of property knowledge. But as we know, there's lots of changes for the buy-to-let market at the moment, investors, so it's been really good to look at different ways in order to still invest in property but benefit the best way that you can. So for me, this is a great way to change the buy-to-let properties into serviced accommodation, and it's been a nice strategy because there is a lot more input that you can put from a business point of view. So you can market your property, you can dress your property, and you can provide a product really. So that's why I've gone with this serviced accommodation strategy. I think people on the street just think that property is basically buying and selling or renting out property. I think from my experience as an ex-estate agent, that's what people think a lot, and that's what I thought once upon a time. But actually there's lots of different ways that you can make money from property. So I think people need to invest, they need to have knowledge. They don't know what they don't know. So I think people need to follow that route and find out how else they can make property, because there's actually so many different ways and so many different strategies that you can take in order to make money from property. And it's building assets. That's what this is all about. You know, a lot of people earn their income from earned income, and once they stop working, that income stops. Whereas I know I've got property, I've got money that comes in from property month in, month out, whether I do anything else or not. Yes, I put in some work into it, but it's sort of income that comes in every month, and it's great. It gives you the financial security. Yeah, I did go on some couple of progressive properties a few years ago, and I didn't really do a lot with it, to be honest. But this time round, I've been on a couple of progressive property courses. I went on the multiple streams of income, and that's where I learnt about the serviced accommodation strategy. So this is the full 2-day course that I'm doing here today, and like I say, it's very relevant for me because I'm actually turning one of the properties into a serviced accommodation right now. So the information is absolutely, totally, I can see it from different eyes basically, rather than just learning theory. For me, I can put into practice what I'm learning straight away. I've already done it during the course itself. So the trainers, Kevin and Caroline, have been absolutely fantastic, very detailed, very knowledgeable, very practical. They've been fantastic because they've actually answered quite a lot of questions, all the questions that we have. They've been very patient and been very good at answering, and it's great to learn from other people in the group as well, because you learn from other people's experiences and what they get asked, the questions and answers and so on. And we had a little bit from Gary as well on the interior design part, which I didn't expect on the property course, so that was quite a nice surprise, but very practical again. Little things that you can do that can make you lots of money. You can learn things, but it's getting the confidence. I think that's what has given me the most, is the confidence to see examples of other people doing it and how they've done it, and picking up on tips, lots of tips about how they've done it. You've seen people that trial and error it, what works, they let us know, and what doesn't work, they'll let us know. So you're learning from people's mistakes, so you can fast track your own journey. So yeah, there's been so many golden nuggets. It's hard to it's hard to pinpoint just one thing, but it's the whole package together. So yeah, it's been so many things. I can't even tell you one thing. Practical, knowledgeable. It's been fun as well. Kevin's got a very good sense of humour, so it's been a fun course. So anyone who's wanting to get into serviced accommodation, want an overall view of it and how to take it to the next step if they are already on that journey, I would highly recommend the course to them, yes.